tripling the thrill, 5 voices strong, bending your will.
Load off.
Another one.
Good morning, good people. It is I, the Maze Mad Man. I am here with the rest of the clan. As you can see, Johnny Odin Jr. fresh off a flight. JOJ.
What up? What up? It's here. It's today. The game. Ain't much to say, you know. But we about to get active. I'm
sir.
Nervous.
Our resident Buckeye, Josh.
What's good, people? One half of the house divided. The other half will be here in a moment, but
oh my God.
We here. Scarlet Madman in the Scarlet today. You know what I mean? It's a good day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. We here, college football. Let's go.
And of course,
man. Listen, man. Look, man. It's fuck that team. You already know. Let's get it.
All right. I have to explain this. I know people are like, what the hell's going on? I unfortunately made a bet. Somebody said my eyes. I know, DK. I know. I made a bet with Josh here that Samaj Morgan would have more total yards than Brandon Ennis at the end before this game. And unfortunately for me, Samaj Morgan didn't hold up his end of the bargain.
Let's go, Samaj.
So I had to wear this shirt.
Let's go,
trust me, it's coming off at 11:55, ladies and gentlemen. 11:55. But I got some extra. I got something else for y'all. Right here, I took the extra step. I went the extra mile. If y'all can read that, that is everything great about Ohio State football, because I'm a man of my word, right? And the Undisputed Compendium, it says timeless, thorough, uplifting, notable. And I went and I did my research, and this is my favorite part of Ohio State football right here. I don't know if y'all could see that.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm even shocked it's more than 2 pages.
Yeah,
I'm very shocked.
This is another one of my favorite pages out of this book.
I don't know what that book is, but get rid of it.
It's a beautiful thing. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to this. I'm itching, by the way. This shirt makes me itch. I'm breaking out.
It looks great.
My
It looks wonderful.
Anyway, let's talk about it. Gentlemen, there were some games yesterday, some big games that went down yesterday, including this one. Number 4, Georgia won 16-9 over number 23, Georgia Tech. Let's talk about it. Maniac, what's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, man. Georgia Tech. Georgia extends their winning streak in that rivalry to 8 straight. I mean, Georgia Tech has been a tough, gritty team, man. They have, coming into this game 9-2. We saw last season at Athens where they needed double overtime to beat the Yellow Jackets, Georgia. But this Georgia team just find ways to win, man. Their defense seems like they're starting to come together. The offense, it's hit and miss. But if they're going to make a deep run and, in the playoffs, their defense has to play like that. So you can't win them all pretty. Let's be clear. You can't win them all pretty. That's another ranked win for Georgia. They get it done. Now Kirby and his Bulldogs look like they're heading to the SEC championship.
No doubt. JOJ, talk to us. What'd you think about this one?
Good game. Georgia pretty much controlled it for the most of the game. Georgia had control of it, and the rivalry, Georgia Tech. It's normally a close game, and Georgia Tech has scared Georgia multiple years. So Kirby, he was kind of like, all right, I'm not doing too much. Let's just get up out. We got the lead. They can't really move it like they need to win. Let's just get up out of here because we only got one loss. We're going to the SEC championship. Holla.
Josh, what were your thoughts from this one, man?
Yeah, man. So this was a very defensive game. I see Gunnar Stockton only had 70 yards passing the ball. Atrocious. Haynes King, 101. And I
can relate to that.
39 yards rushing. What in the fuck? Did neither one of these teams want to win from the offensive side?
Right.
That's crazy.
It's pretty nasty work. And Josh has been on the the SEC's head top all year. And for them to play an ACC team and win in this kind of nasty way. But this is 2 years in a row, actually, that this game has really been a really good one. But yeah, it was an interesting watch. Georgia's just finding a way like champions do. So you got to give them that credit. Georgia Tech, man, another year of disappointment, I guess. Another year where they had some expectation and they didn't quite live up to it. So there is that. Moving on. Last night, Texas A&M went down to Texas. This is another game that Josh called some weeks ago. He said this would happen. He has been on the SEC's head top. I'm going to let him explain that, though. Josh, talk to us.
Yeah, no, I called it weeks ago, and I alluded to it even weeks before that. It's simple. It's simple. And I'll get into this a little bit more in depth, but we got a problem in college football where we like to think that narratives escape the whole thing and that Arch Manning is no good. So there's no way that A&M is going to lose to Texas. A&M's defense is ass. And in the second half, Texas proved it. Arch Manning looked really good at times. So no surprise here. No surprise at all.
No doubt.
A&M's not that good.
Maniac, talk to us. What were your thoughts from this one?
Yeah, man. So I believe, was it after the show Wednesday? Josh, I say, yo, I'm going with Josh on this. I'm going Texas. It hit me, bro. I just knew, like, you see, Texas, they're a scary kind of team, right? Because you just don't know what are you going to get from them from game to game. If they could put it all together, man, they'll be a tough out for anybody. But look, for A&M, at the end of the day, they're still going to make the playoffs, right? But they're not a good team. I agree. I don't think they did defensively. Offensively, they're good, but they A&M. I mean, Texas said it's not going to happen. Not in our house, not on our watch. So, respect to Texas. You got to give them their credit, man. In fact, that's two. Who else they beat? Oklahoma, when Oklahoma was undefeated. Right?
A lot too.
So that's two top 10 wins for Texas. They probably got the best resume in football. We don't even know that. So, look, that's the games are played on the field, bro. Games are played on the field. And there you have it. Shout the Longhorns. Let's see what happens now. Do a 3-loss. Texas gets into the playoffs. What happens if Michigan wins? Man, oh man.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great watch to see what they do. Johnny.
But I never like Texas A&M. I never thought that Texas couldn't beat A&M. I never thought they couldn't. I was,
right.
I had money on Texas not making the playoff. I ain't betting with my heart. I'm betting with my pocket. I need them to lose. So that's the thing. But Texas, they won their rivalry games. People forget Texas and Texas A&M. That's a rivalry. They just stopped because A&M went to the SEC.
Right.
And now that they're both in the SEC, that rivalry is back. That's a rivalry game. The other game, Oklahoma, that's a rivalry game. You know what I'm saying? But that's not to take away anything from them. Arch Manning quietly has put together a pretty good season, similar stats to Marcel Reed. So shout out to him. I killed him most of the year, because they were on the struggle bus a lot of the games. And they've put together a decent season. I think the hype that Arch Manning got this year, next year, if he stays, it'll be deserved next year, probably.
Right.
Probably not even to the same extent, but he'll deserve some, okay, this is the year he's gonna put up some real numbers. But yeah, they smacked A&M, offensively and defense. They're more of a complete team, I guess you would say, at this point than A&M. But if you don't bring it defensively, A&M will light you up.
No, that's a fact. All right, gentlemen, before we get to the next segment, let's We got some active members in the chat. We also got a super chat we need to get to. Shout out to Teriyaki Sky. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. He says, W,
Scarlet
that madman. You the good omen for this game, M3. Ohio's finest. All great Wolverines are born and raised, or Ohio born and raised. Much love, y'all. Gonna be a good one. So the only thing he got right is that
Scarlet
there
Madman.
have been some great Wolverines born in Ohio. All right. I happen to be one of them. Don't get it twisted.
Facts.
Your name is Scarlet
Don't
Madman.
get it
Embrace
twisted. I am a Michigan man through and through. This shirt is being worn because I lost the bet. No other reason. All right, we move on. There was another one. There was a good one in a pause-worthy moment here. I got to get this one. All right, shout out to Emilio Zapata. Listen, we gotta pause this, bro. Let's go blue. Wolverines eating nuts. Go blue. Hey,
That's what y'all on?
hey, yo.
That's what y'all on? Okay.
But we moving on, man. Ole Miss won the Egg Bowl, gentlemen. Downing Mississippi State, no surprise there. But what is big news is, could this be Lane Kiffin's last game? Talk to me, Maniac. Is this it for Lane?
Yeah, he's done. LSU. And there was already reports Florida has moved on from him. So that kind of just gives you that LSU is just pretty much a lock for him. It sucks. This is his best season as a head coach in college, hands down. This Ole Miss team is good. Offensively, they've gotten better defensively. Can they win the Natty? I wouldn't go that far, but can they win a game or two in the playoffs? Absolutely. Again, style matchups, and you just never know on any given Sunday, Monday. These games are played on any day of the week. But yeah, I think Lane is gone, man, and it sucks, man, for these players because, you know, they have something special going on this year. This is Ole Miss' best season I've ever seen them. So, but, you know, money talks, bro. And LSU, you know, is a bigger program.
No doubt. Josh, talk to me. Is this the last time we see Lane Kiffin on the sideline for coaching Ole Miss?
This is very likely the last time we see him. But I want to say one thing before I get into that. Lane Kiffin is a hoe. Lane Kiffin is a hoe.
I saw
He's
that.
a hoe. Like, you ran up on a reporter to talk to him about the fact that he called you a hoe with security intel, like 5 different security guards. You a hoe.
Right.
You a hoe.
Right.
Now,
I saw that.
is he leaving from Ole Miss? Yeah, probably. More than likely. For LSU, probably. Which I hate to see because Coach O definitely should have come back to LSU.
Yeah, that would have been great.
It would have been.
Yeah, in terms of Lane running up on reporters, come on, man.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Is this the last time we see Lane Kiffin on the Ole Miss sideline?
Yeah, I think so. And bro, he called him a hoe, so he ran up on him.
Like a hoe. Like a hoe.
He ran up on him like Suge Knight. What's up?
He ran up on him like
What's
a hoe.
up?
What's up? Yeah, it's me and my goons. What's up?
And then ran away like a hoe afterwards.
Hey, hold on. He had dudes shook.
Yeah.
Is that a fact? He had him shook.
Well, I'm calling him a hoe. Pull up.
Pull
Yeah.
up.
Wait, you gonna get that knock on the door.
Hey.
I seen him in college football show. What's up?
Right.
Am I
He's
still
not
a
missing
hoe?
his Pilates class to come to Ohio. He ain't doing that.
Oh my God.
But look, me and Maze were just talking about this before the show. It's a conundrum right now with these coaches leaving to go to these other schools, and they're in the playoff. So the NCAA needs to fix this because he's going to be in the playoff. He can coach the playoff, or he can go to his other team. If he coaches the playoff, he's behind the 8 ball as far as building his new team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not his fault that if he leaves and Ole Miss is in the playoffs with an interim coach, because his hands are tied. Either way, he's going to be messing something up for himself or somebody else, the players and the coaches at one job or the other. NCAA got to fix this, bro.
Yeah, no, that's true. I agree with that 100%. This is something that they got to fix. The portal thing is all screwed up. I think they are limiting it to one portal now, right? But if your coach leaves, I still think it's like a 30-day grace period there
Window.
where you can hop in the portal. So that's something they got to work on. All right, gentlemen, we almost to the meat and potatoes of this whole thing. But before we get there, the Iron Bowl is played today. That's the Iron Bowl. Let me fix that. The Iron Bowl. The Iron Bowl played today. Number 10, Alabama at Auburn. Alabama 6.5-point favorites, gentlemen. How did we see this one going? JOJ, let's start with you.
Yeah, I don't see Alabama. I don't see Alabama dropping this one. They're on the edge of the playoff right now, and I believe the SEC championship. I just don't see them dropping this one to Auburn. Auburn's not that good, and it is a rivalry, but I just don't see it. Alabama's got a little too much on the line to drop this one. If they drop this one, boy, they're gonna be on DeBoer head. They're gonna be on his head top. So
That's a fact. Maniac, talk to me. Iron Bowl, Alabama at Auburn.
It wouldn't be right. SEC. Josh's favorite chant.
Right.
Yeah, the rival game that people think is better than the game, and yeah, whatever if you say so, but not even close. Absolutely, Johnny. So this game, look, we know on paper this is a slam dunk for Alabama. I think Auburn will make this a close game, being that they're at home at least for a half. I could see it 13-7 a half kind of game, but then I think Bama runs away with it late. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. All that don't matter. When there's a rivalry game, injuries this, injury that, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. So Auburn understands this is their national championship. Everything in the season that happened, it does not matter. This is the game for them, right? Especially it's played in the state of Alabama. So we'll see, man. We'll see how that plays out.
No doubt. Shout out to Detroit Wolverine, who just became a YouTube member. Gentlemen, you should become a member. Shout out to Detroit Wolverine. All right. Josh, talk to us about the Iron Bowl, man. Alabama at Auburn, 6.5-point underdogs. Auburn is. What's going on?
First off, why you won't highlight Ron's comment about you?
I ain't see it.
Oh, you ain't see it? Oh, okay.
No, I ain't see it.
You shining in the Ohio State. You know what I mean?
I'm not.
It looks good for you. Anyway, yeah, no, I am rooting for Auburn, but it's not gonna happen, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They just I think somebody else said in the chat they don't have the quarterback. It's just all bad for Auburn, unfortunately.
Right.
So I'm rooting for them. I hope they find a way. It's a rivalry game, so maybe they can play up a little bit, but unfortunately, Bama wants this game.
Let me say this about this game, about the Iron Bowl, Auburn in Alabama. Last season, there was a certain team that went on the road to a certain toilet bowl with a Make-A-Wish quarterback who was fresh off of cancer remission. He drug his cancer-ridden body. I'm sorry, it wasn't written anymore. He's in remission. He was cured. Right?
What are we doing right
his
now? What is this?
cancer-ravaged body into a wild, disgusting, cesspool-ridden stadium.
The stadium that y'all want to own.
Laid the smackdown on his rival, a highly ranked rival, when people said it couldn't be done. Let me say that to say this. Alabama's winning this game by 3 touchdowns.
All of that for nothing. Oh my God.
David Ward for like 5 straight.
Auburn. I'm sorry. That said, we move on to the only game that matters today. The game, number 1 Ohio State brings in the number one quarterback in terms of passing efficiency, the number one quarterback in terms of passing completion percentage, the number one scoring defense, allowing opponents under 8 points per game. The Ferraris, they got Ferraris on the outside. J.J. Smith, Carnell Tate, and then they got a Buick and Brandon Ennis that somehow beat out Samaj Morgan for total yards. Hence me wearing this dumbass shirt. But gentlemen, it's upon us. The game is here. Ohio State 9.5-point favorites over Michigan. This line started at 12.5. It's dropped 3 points since then. Talk to us. Maniac, tell us about the game. What's going to happen today?
Look, man, since the offseason, the trash talk, the banter, the back and forth, that shit don't fucking matter. It don't fucking matter anymore. In 40 minutes, it's on the field. What you about? Michigan O-line, what you gonna do? You're going up against the greatest team in history. No one can beat this team. My secondary, Hill, Zeke, you fucking bums. You can't guard these receivers. They gonna cook y'all all day. This is what I'm telling my team. I'm making fun of you. Because you know what? The whole world's trying to make fun of us. Like we ain't beat this fucking team 4 years in a row. Like we ain't beat them 4 years in a row. Like Jeremiah Smith wasn't on the field last year. Like Carnell Tate wasn't on the field last year. What are we doing here? Fuck out of here. Your running game ain't the same. You ain't got 2,000-yard rushers back there. So we don't need Kenneth Grant. We don't need no Mason Grant. Fuck we doing? This game is played on the field. Records don't matter. Statistics don't matter. Who you lost to, who you beat, it does not matter. What matters is what happens in 40 minutes. When that ball's kicked off. Give a fuck that we intimidated by Ohio State. That's like knocking the dude out 4 times and talking about I'm scared to fight him. Are you fucking stupid or are you fucking retarded? What are we doing here? Nobody's scared. Nobody's intimidated. It is what it is. If we get punched in the mouth and we lose, it is what it is. I'm going to be here talking my shit. But we got a great opportunity to do so. Because you know why? We phone booth these dudes. We love the phone boothing, and we're stubborn when we do it. We keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. Like, what the fuck? Pass the ball. Fuck, pass the ball. Stop this run. Stop this run. All right? Caleb Downs, right? They got the greatest safety in the history of college football. Caleb Downs. Oh, my God. But he's 0-2. You don't see nothing special, you fucking bozo. You 0-2. You lucky Max Bredesen ain't playing. We saw what he did to you in the Rose Bowl. You on the floor, referee. He's a bully. You fucking bitch. That's why you went to Ohio State. Because you fit that team perfect. Nothing but fucking bitches. Jeremiah Smith, you that dude. I give it to you. You don't see nothing special, then you better have a big game, homie. Because if you lose, man, oh man. Man, oh man. It's not going to look good for y'all. This shit is simple, man. Look. Toughness. Who's gonna control the line of scrimmage? Bottom line. If Michigan can run the ball, and I'm not talking about gashing their defense, but can run it consistently, great chance. If we're getting pressure on Saying, don't need to sack him. Just pressure, making him comfortable. And every time we get a chance to hit Saying, we got to hit him. I mean, hit him. Let him know, California boy, surfing looking bozo, we going to hit you in this cold weather. Cry. But then again, another thing is, how are these referees going to call this game? And I'm talking about for both teams. I'm not saying they're going to be in favor for Ohio State. It might be for Michigan. Michigan, you know, just no stupid referee damn calls where we like, yo, bro, that was stupid. And I'm talking about for both teams, not just one. So the line of scrimmage is where's it at? And Bryce, they call you Batman. I need to see that bat signal over Ann Arbor. That shit better be in the sky. We need him today. He's Batman. We need him today, Batman. Because if we're gonna win this game, Bryce's leg is the biggest difference will be his legs. If they put him in the phone booth and they put handcuffs on him, that will be coaching malpractice to the 13th power, and our coaching staff will never hear the end of it. That's it, bro. Bottom line. Both teams want to win this game. The game fucking matters, OSU fans. Stop the bullshit. The reason you said that, because you did have that run. If you would have not win the Natty, what you would have said then? Exactly. This game matters. And more so for Michigan. Let's call it like it is. Because if we lose, Ohio stops us from competing for a national championship. Because there's no way we make the playoffs if we lose. Now, if we win, this is a different story. Now we in the playoffs and we could compete for that. So look, man, who wanted more? Listen, fuck that. Michigan, baby. That's it. Michigan. That's it. 10 toes down. Win or lose, you see what the fuck I'm repping.
Ain't no lose.
The maniac.
Ain't no lose. Maze,
Yes,
you look
sir.
horrible. Ain't
Yes,
no
sir.
lose. Look
You
terrible.
look wonderful.
Shout out to Marcus who just joined
Late as
the
hell.
game.
Don't worry about me.
Right? Mazed out. Marcus, talk to us, man. We talking about the game now. All right.
Okay.
It's that time.
Yeah. I got calmed down a bit. Been listening to fucking DMX and Future all the way home, so I'm hyped, ready to go.
It's a crazy lineup.
No, listen, we here, man. We're finally here. I'm glad that Ohio State is the type of team that they are. I'm glad that we're not beating bad Ohio State teams. I'm glad this isn't 2021, right? Because the excuses stop today. All of the you cheated and well, that was a fluke, and there's really no version of this team that could be better than what they are right now in terms of accolades and where they're ranked. They're number one in the country, one of the best passing offenses that they had in years. They've got a quarterback who has the highest completion percentage in the nation. He's probably going to end up, well, depending on this game, how it goes, he may even end up breaking an all-time record for completion percentage. They've got two of the most talented wide receivers that they ever had, even though, that usually doesn't make a difference for Michigan, but they're still stacked at wide receiver. There's nothing. And you know what? I was watching PFF last night. PFF tried to sell me a dream that the Ohio State running game is elite. So we got everything. We got everything in line. Everything is in line. You got Caleb Downs back. You got Caden Curry with 9.5 sacks. You got Arvell Reese, who's a bona fide first rounder. There is no more excuses. We throwing that shit out the window today, and that's so. I'm completely prepared to walk out here and eat an L. Completely prepared. As long as we're all on the same page. As long as we are all on the same page. After today, respect is either earned, or respect will either be given or taken. Okay? By the end of this game, I think something, as I continue to do breakdowns after we posted ours, and something that I think is seen as a strength for Ohio State could end up being a weakness in this game. I've heard a lot about Matt Patricia and the different type of looks he likes to get into. And it can really confuse a quarterback, especially a young quarterback. The one thing I don't think we're factoring in is when you're playing with safeties and nickels like that, having them run down towards the line of scrimmage at the very last minute, or having them shoot back to deep middle at the snap of the ball. Are you gap sound at that point? There's got to be a balance there, right? They will sacrifice being schematically sound for confusion, which to me, versus a disciplined team, that's a coin flip. It could work for you or it could not. I think today is the day of days, fellas. This one is the one that is going to set the expectations going forward. Okay? If Julian Sand go out there and he tear it up and he get his dub versus Michigan and Michigan Stadium, our outlook, at least versus them, for the next few years is bleak. because this is a perfect situation for us. It's going to be cold. It's going to be windy. Perfect conditions to do what we want to do. And then in the inverse, if we come out there and stomp a mud hole in the best team that Ohio State can scrape together, well, that was last year too, but this year, then I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay? Go sit where Penn State's sitting and relax while we go handle the rest of the league.
Let's talk about it. JOJ, listen, I'm going to let Josh go last. He is the lone Ohio State fan here. JOJ, talk to us about this game. What happens? What do you see?
Man, this is I love games like this. I love it because I like to break down the game. I like to see when people say they can't be beat. This is the best defense ever. You know, Julian saying he's so efficient. You can't get to him. He's so accurate.
Yep.
And me being a former defensive player, I look at this and I say, man, this is a great matchup to do something nobody said you could do. This is a great time to do something everybody said you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I look at this matchup and I'm just like, Michigan's blueprint hasn't changed because it doesn't need to change. The last 4 years, they've had the same team. They've had the same team. Offensively, at least, same team. Good running back, monster receivers, good quarterback. What's changed offensively for them? Nothing. So we got the same game plan. 20-20, they can get some yards, get in the red zone. You get nothing. You get greedy, you get nothing, or hold them to 3. The game plan hasn't changed defensively for them. You know, offensively, Bryce, of course we're going to want to run the ball. You want to run the ball down their throat if possible and stick to it. 4-quarter game. Make this a 4-quarter game. First quarter, body blow. Second quarter, body blow. Third quarter, body blow. Fourth quarter, you go for that knockout shot. And see if they drag them into that deep water. They ain't been in it since Texas. And if you talk to some OSU fans, they talk like that wasn't even the deep water with Texas. So drag them into it. They ain't used to playing no 4-quarter game. They used to be put the bench guys in, put whoever in. It doesn't matter at this point. The game is over. So drag them into that deep water and see how their conditioning is, you know. But I think Bryce, the big thing about this game, Bryce Underwood, you don't want him having to diagnose this defense. Like, those are just facts. You don't want him having to drop back 25, 30 times. Well, 25 maybe. 30 and up, you don't. Because it's just it's too much confusion going on in that back end. You don't want him diagnosing that a lot this game. So I think the big known unknown is Bryce's legs. Like, that's just a fact. You probably need to run him. You probably need to run him. Now we'll see how it goes. Probably at least 10 times, maybe even 20 times. And that's not all QB design runs. That's not all read. Some of those are scrambles. Bryce can take control of this game with his legs if he's smart about it. The same way JJ had big time runs in certain crucial parts of the game. Nice scrambles. You got to do the same thing, but you got to get to that point, and you have to keep it close to get to that point. Now, the beginning of this game is going to be paramount. The first half is going to be paramount because if you listen to most Ohio State fans, they think they start the game up 25. You don't. You got to execute to blow somebody out. You got to consistently execute. First half of this game is going to be a feel out. I think that's what both sides are going to be trying to feel each other out. You don't just want to come out trying to throw it all over and then all of a sudden you done threw a pick and now Michigan's got great field position because you tried to throw it all over before you even seeing what they're kind of doing. So I think the first half is going to be tight, and then third quarter is when who's going to take control of this game, who's going to see what the other side is doing, and then halftime okay, I see what they're doing and take control of this game. That's the big thing about this one. It could be Ryan Day. I've seen Ryan Day do some master classes in third quarters this year. I'm just going to keep it real. I've seen him do it. And Michigan has done it to Ohio State the last 4 years in the second half. Like, you get nothing and we get everything we want. We get it all. It's all on the table for us, Josh. So I'm looking at this one. And I'm nervous, bro, because it's one thing I say, and I'm going to let you have the floor, Josh. When you hear Michigan fans talk about this game, we never say it's going to be easy. It's not easy to beat a team like Ohio State, and it wouldn't be fun if it was easy. You know, they had they run in with the Rich Rod and Brady Hoke. A lot of those games, it was easy. What makes it fun is when you beat a team that everybody says you can't beat. Everybody says you can't beat them, and then you come and put them in a chokehold. That's when it's real fun, because now I get to say, you thought you was this, you won today. You thought you was that. You won today. I don't care what you do the rest of the season. Just know today we had your number. We showed you up on prime time. So that's it right there. And I'm going to lead the floor to Josh.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Let Scarlet Madman go first.
You want me to go?
First of all,
absolutely.
And also, it's not Scarlet Madman.
It's definitely Scarlet Madman. I'm looking at it right now.
It's definitely not. Let me say this. All of Michigan has a chance to go to the playoff, ladies and gentlemen. Michigan season is not over. Michigan's still playing for something. I think that means something in today's game. The other state obviously is playing for something, and that's to get the big block M off their back, right? I know, right? It's a big block M on the back of the entire program right now. It's heavy lifting. They try and get that thing off their back, right? Ryan Day is still the softest man in America. Let me start by saying that.
Facts. Those are facts.
Yep. It's right. He's right up, softest man in America. And the house of horrors that Michigan has created, both in Columbus and Ann Arbor, by the way, we own both of those houses right now. It is still very present in the front of his mind. This week, I saw him try to play mind games with Carnell Tate and JJ Smith, and whether or not they were playing or not. Then, smirking, saying, "Oh yeah, they were on the flight." And things like that. Like, that's supposed to worry Michigan fans. Like, both of them weren't on the field a season ago, and both of them got packed up a season ago. Both of them got put in the locker with the rest of the Ohio State Buckeyes a season ago. And he is the reason that they are not going to get it done today. Michigan is not worried at all about that other team. Now, granted, I want to give some respect. It's always a respect, and you have to respect the team, a program like Ohio State. They aren't a joke. It's not like we're going to play Rutgers, every year at this time at the end of the season. It's this team for a reason, because this team is going to challenge Michigan and vice versa, right? And as long as I have been watching the game, it's always been a big deal, right? Even when Michigan was getting their head kicked in, I was still front and center, because anything literally can happen in this game, and look no further than last season. I know that Ohio State fans hate to hear last season, but it's just a fact, bro. The facts are and will remain, we walked into Columbus with a quarterback who was allergic to the forward pass, and we walked out with Buckeye heads. That's a fact. The fact remains. Last season, Buckeye fans were as confident as they've ever been, because this was the worst Michigan offense ever. The worst
underdogs
in existence. Bro, our offense was being compared to the military programs. You see what I'm saying? And the pass game was worse than some of them. and we walked into Columbus and walked out with Buckeye heads. And now you're telling me that we should be worried about you guys coming to A2 for what? You've come there 2 times in this span, and 2 times you left with your heads down and with Buckeye tears, leading the way to your bus as you exit that place. I am not worried. In fact, I'm very confident. I'm very confident in what Michigan is going to do to the Buckeyes today, and it's all because of the schematics, by the way. Michigan forces this team to be one-dimensional, right? And they have to pass the ball because they can't run the ball, and that's how they get it done today. Force them to be one-dimensional. We know what's coming and where it's coming from. Then you can take advantage of that. Now, granted, I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not gonna be a tough game. Bryce Underwood still has to protect the ball. Bryce Underwood, still has to put points on the board. He has to lead, scoring drives. That's important. It's important to put scoreboard pressure on these guys too.
Same to you, Super Saiyan. I want the same energy in 4 hours, okay?
Oh, absolutely. And by the way, I'm gonna have the same energy no matter what happens. I'm gonna have the same energy. But these are the keys to victory, in my opinion. Make them one-dimensional, like you have the last 4 times this game has been played, and then as Joel Klatt would say, boa constrict them. Start to constrict them, right? If you keep it close early, and then at the end we punch them in the mouth for the final time. I got this game, by the way, 17-14. I know this is early for a prediction from me, by the way. 17-14, Michigan, the good guys. And with that said, I want to hear what Josh has to say, because I'm sure it's going to be a lot of Scarlet trash. But here we go.
You on the Scarlet side. But anyway.
I'm not.
Let the church say IO.
No.
IO, baby.
No.
Let the chat say IO. Anyway.
I don't want to see any of that in the chat.
I want to thank Brother Scarlet Madman, Brother Marcus, Brother Johnny, and Brother Maniac for allowing me the opportunity to get up on here and make yet another clip that I'm sure y'all are going to make viral. But this time, it's going to be because we're going to come out on the winning side. Now, I've made a lot of predictions. Hashtag prediction God. Hashtag prediction God. And a lot of times in this chat specifically, they've seemed crazy, and the chat has gone against me every single time. Game of the week champ. I predicted Penn State's downfall. I predicted that Brandon Ennis was better than Samaj Morgan and that he was going to get better yards, and we see it today.
That's not what that means.
Okay. I predicted Texas versus Texas A&M. I predicted Indiana having a tough game with Penn State. And the reason for that is because for some reason in college football, we've got a narrative problem. We like to let narratives dictate what's going to happen in college football. I don't know what the fuck that is, right? I seen Joel Klatt and Josh Pate tell us that Penn State was going to adopt the whole Ohio State Michigan thing and win a national championship this year. Fuck that. Penn State is trash, right? Let me get to my point. Narratives don't mean anything in this sport. So when they tell you shit like Ryan Day just can't beat Michigan and 4-0 means that we're going to win this one, fuck that. Fuck that. Get that bullshit out of here. They don't got the answers for Julian Sand. They don't have the answers for Bo Jackson. They don't have the answers for Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate, who are playing today. They don't even have the answers for Brandon Ennis. They don't have the answers for Quincy Porter and Mylan Graham. They don't have no answers for none of that. They don't have no answers for Max Clare. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Y'all not about to do nothing over here. We about to go up into Ann Arbor and make we're not going to make that our home because we don't want that bullshit. We're not about to plant no flags because we don't want that bullshit. Keep that shit over there. The big house. What?
We own y'all stadium.
I don't give a fuck what y'all think y'all own, because what you're not going to own is today's game. This defense is going to make sure you get nothing. They're going to make sure of it. You'll be lucky to get 14 points today. Bryce Underwood is going to look more shook than a James Bond cocktail today. All right. That boy is going to look scared at times. Sharon Moore, Coach Carhart, is going to look shook, and he's going to be crying for Jim Harbaugh to come back today.
Oh, I can't wait. 16.
Coach Carhart is crazy.
The boys are going to be up in a major way today. Go Bucks. OH.
Hell no.
Hell no. Right. All right. Listen. We let's get to it, gentlemen. We came, we saw, we conquered today. Another Saturday, a good Saturday morning with the big college football show at 11. But now we get to talk our shit. All that garbage that Josh was saying is trash. Julian ain't saying shit either. Trash. The rest of the, by the way, we do have the answers to Carnell Tate and JJ Smith. That's been proven.
today, you don't.
We got proof. We got proof. No.
It's the Matt
You don't
Flair
get
and
to
Bo
say,
Jackson
you
for
don't
me.
get to
That's-
say we don't have
you
the
can say
answers
that.
when we showed you we had the answers. Y'all got to
Nobody in
prove.
college football
You
has
got to
answers.
prove something different. We don't.
No, we
We
don't.
proved
Yeah,
what
tell
we
them.
needed
We
to
about to
prove
prove that we
already.
about to get this dub today.
No.
Score like
See,
that, man.
That's there you go, right? So here
Don't
we
come
go.
on, Craig.
Like we've seen it happen already, right? And this is what I'm saying. The Buckeye mentality is it never happened to them. Like if they win today, those 4 years to them, it was just it never happened. And that's where the confusion comes in. No, it happened. And we beat these guys. Again, if y'all win today, y'all win. Shout to y'all, I'm gonna give y'all respect. But me ever not cooking y'all, nah, that will be forever to the end of time.
It's because
But
we do this.
Let's not
every
act like
year.
Michigan is seeing Jeremiah Smith and Tate for the first time. Nah, this is like, okay, we know who they are. We not stupid. They know it's respect. Like Johnny said, so y'all gonna move the ball 20-20. And this is where the D-line come in handy. Derek Moore, make money. Michigan has to have control chaos today. Straight chaos, but control. Don't jump off sides. I saw that last week against Maryland. Don't get too antsy. No penalties. Win third downs and limit the penalties. And they could win, bro. They could win. Now, Michigan can win this game. Now, if you're telling me this is a best of 5, yeah, I don't think Michigan could beat this team with these two teams 3 out of 5. But Michigan could definitely win today, bro. I'm telling you right now. Those are facts. Does it happen? We'll see in a couple of minutes.
The fact of the matter is, y'all being 4-0 has no bearing on today. The fact that y'all have seen Jeremiah Smith.
No, it
and Carnell
matters.
Tate
It
before,
does
It
matter.
definitely matters.
Psychologically, it
It has no
matters.
bearing
Every year.
on
We go
this
through this
game
every
here.
single year. How y'all gonna do this with Jackson Smith and Jigba and Garrett Wilson and Olave? Oh, run it back. How you gonna do this versus Olave and Jeremiah Smith? Oh, run it back. Oh, how you
Just
gonna do
because
this?
that's happened before
Barney
doesn't mean-
and Jeremiah Smith. Every single year we do this shit. We do this shit every year. Steve, you don't want our respect? Fucking bet. None given. No
Yeah.
more given. We do this shit every fucking year, and y'all
And
never find
Super
humility.
Saiyan in the chat could suck a dick.
You know
Real
what I'm saying?
Oh Lord.
But
Yeah.
it's
Oh my God,
like
Super
it's
Saiyan.
like
You're a bitch.
we
Don't get
never
me
to
started,
our
you bitch.
humility point.
What up?
We
You're a
can't never get
bitch.
to our
Like your
humility.
mother and your father a bitch.
Okay, all right,
Hey,
yep,
yo.
all of that.
Okay,
But
all right.
if we can't force humility
Fuck
out
outta
of
here.
you, then we will just
Play
embarrass
with me,
you
you
until the end of
crackhead.
time. We will keep allowing the best teams that Ohio State can roll out to march out here in the last week of November, and we'll keep tapping that ass. So you keep hyping up your team.
What is this?
Keep
Keep.
telling us how
What is this?
great
Keep.
they
Y'all did it
are.
for 4 years. Y'all-
Let us know.
What about?
no.
what about prior
Just-
to that?
Just let us know. I'm talking about today. Fuck 4 years ago. Fuck 20 years ago. Today. If there is no humility within you, we will plant embarrassment. We'll shove it down your throats.
The team that seems to believe that, oh, we won the last 4, so obviously we win the 5th one as well.
That's not what we're saying. We're not saying
Y'all
because
can have
we
the
won.
confidence. I'm fine with y'all
We're
having
not
the
saying
confidence
because that.
that's going to help y'all a little bit, maybe, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. So listen, it's,
Hey, look.
all right, look.
Can't fucking wait.
Before y'all go, it's 100 is zip or OSU. Y'all the greatest program. No one could beat y'all. Everybody's going in the first round. Your bench is going in the first round. Your coach is the greatest coach in history. That's it, guys. I just spoke to Sharon.
Oh, don't forget,
It's not
Maniac.
going to be
They put
played.
the planes
No, it's
in
not
Ann
going to.
Arbor.
Marcus, no, I just called. I just made a call. The Michigan ain't coming out the tunnel. We scared. We going back in. It's over. The game is over. It's over.
They took an airplane to Ann Arbor.
It's over.
A trip that's going to take you less than 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Less than 2 hours driving in a
dumbass
plane
king.
because that's
Always
what's wrong.
crying.
It can't be the players. It's not the scheme. If it sure as hell isn't, your rival that
sounds soft. By the way,
resign themselves to either dying or beating you. No. It's not. It's none of that.
Plane
It's
ride
the fucking
sounds
plane ride. You gassed up a $50,000 jet tank to take a 30-minute flight because that's the edge you need. Please get this fucking game started.
We're making an argument because they took.
Yeah, they squabbling out there now. Yeah.
They're mad at us for taking a plane. That means that we're.
I mean that's just soft. That's all.
It's
That's all.
stupid.
Boy,
dumb.
we took the plane because we about to rest up so we can hang.
You took the plane
100
because you
on
got a
y'all.
mental block. Because your coach has a mental block that he can't get
Well,
through.
when he whooped
He
your
keep
ass,
doing
you
this
ain't gonna be
shit.
saying
It's either
none of
rah
this.
rah, we gonna
He
kill him,
whooped
pay
your ass, you
100,
ain't gonna be saying
or it's
none of
let's
this.
treat it like it's
Something's
every
about
other game
20.
and take a fucking
Something's about
fight.
20. Stop it. Stop it.
Your man
He's
needs
about to be
therapy. He
shook.
don't need football. He needs a
on the ground
therapist.
more than he about to be up straight.
Your coach needs better mental health.
Your
You soft, so what? What you gonna do? What? Don't no man call me soft. I hate that, all right? Wait, let me slow you down, cause I'm a man. I called you soft. First of all, now I don't like you swelling all up and all. What's all this swell up shit? What's that about? What you taking in all this air for, Claude? What you feeling, huh? What's on your mind, huh? What, you gonna put your chin up? Huh? That means something to me? Cause I said soft? Cause I said soft, so what? I said I spell it. S-O-F-capital-T. Soft. Huh? How you like that?
Your quarterback
Ohio
is
State.
going to be on his back most of this game.
Goes,
Yeah,
you don't
we
got nothing
own
to do
y'all.
with the
We
money,
own
man.
y'all. We
all
will
got the money
forever
to take
own
the
Ohio
fight.
State. Just remember
Julian
that.
Sanders
fact.
On a
To the
motherfucking
retards
thing
in the
this
chat,
season.
we own y'all. Michigan will forever own your
motherfucking
bum
thing this
asses.
season.
Fuck out of here.
I gotta
Bitch
take
ass.
Y'all even have a top 25 win this year? What are we talking about?
Okay.
just Hulk Hogan this shirt.
Yo.
Yeah.
This is trash off.
Why you do that? You need
Yeah.
that for the conference championship game.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I won't.
Because
I
you know
will
we about to whoop on Indiana too.
By the way, there were no previous cuts to this shirt.
That's crazy.
We just ripped out of this Hulk Hogan style. You know, Mean Gene. Hey, look, man. It's been real, bro. I got to get ready for this game, though. I
Yeah.
don't know about
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah. We're going to start. Listen,
So look,
go ahead. Give
Maniac.
your last word.
No, I'm good. Maniac, tell the people what you got going on, where they can find you.
Fuck Ohio State. Fuck all of them in the chat. Fuck Ohio State. Bitch ass fan base. Fuck y'all. Win or lose, I'm going to cook y'all. Bunch of bum asses. Crackhead looking motherfuckers. Fuck all y'all. What you got to say to the Ohio State fans?
Man, fuck OSU.
There you go. Yeah. We'll never
Johnny
respect that fucking team. Fuck them.
JOJ, tell the people what you got going on, where they
Fuck
can
out
find
of
you.
here. Respect that fucking team. You crazy?
I got post game analysis coming up after this Michigan win. You know, I have an apple or something to clown on them. You know, Buckeyes. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Then we got the call-in show, which will be crazy. Whether Michigan wins or loses, it's gonna be wild on the call-in show. And then, you know, with whatever else happens, you know, we're still gonna be chopping it up.
Yes, sir. Marcus, tell the people where they can find you, what you got going on.
Show y'all know where to find me, man. One half a house divided today, or you'll find me dancing in the streets of Columbus. That's where you'll find me. But I'll try to find my way on to somebody's post game today as well.
Yes, sir. Josh, where can
Fuck
people find you?
Michigan. Fuck Michigan. Fuck Michigan. Fuck Michigan. Michigan's so trash that out of this panel of Michigan fans, not one of them lives in Michigan. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Johnny from Michigan.
Born
he
and
don't live
raised.
there. He knows what's up. He don't
What
live
is
there.
yeah.
Trash ass
He
Michigan.
just like warm
Fuck
weather.
outta
That's
here.
all.
What is happening?
By the way, I'm from Ohio. I do not live there. No disrespect, respectfully.
But you also don't live in Michigan.
but disrespectfully.
Because it's garbage.
I got Michigan in my blood, brother. It's in my blood.
No doubt. Listen, Maze Madman, follow me everywhere at Maze Madman. Immediate reaction show, Michigan football immediate reaction show. Immediately following this, it's about to go down. Go blue.
Go Bucks.
M3, you got the sweatshirt with the red, the scarlet sleeves.
He still got the scarlet.
Yeah, you know- no.
Scarlet Madman.
No. Let me do this on camera because I was just trying to get out of this on the show or whatever. But
you want to wear scarlet. You want
Stop
a
it.
semblance
Stop
of
it.
the victors in this one.
stop it. I want you to stop it right now. All right. We want nothing to do with this. All right. I'm burning this actually. I might do a live burning. In fact, we will. We'll do a live burning of this shirt on the channel. Anyway, till next time, stay angry, my friends. Watch the Big College Football Show at 11 every Saturday morning.
Go Bucks.
Go blue.
Go Bucks.
Ladies and gentlemen,